Shemai Jess here from Shaman Minds. Thank you for tuning into my channel today for this pick a card reading on what's coming for the month of May. So we have pile 1, 2 and 3, and yeah, if you would share, like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And also comment in the section below, let me know whatever readings you'd like me to do. So I'm going to try and do once a month anyway. I think it'll be quite nice to do like a monthly one. Yeah, and we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, what else? That's it really. So yeah, if you just close down your eyes, take some nice long deep breaths in through your nose, hold, and sigh it out. Just continue to do that for a while. And when you're ready, open your eyes and see which pile you're drawn to. So again, we have pile 1, 2 and 3. Other than that, you can go to the timestamps below and just pick a number that sort of you're attracted to that way. So yeah, whichever works for you really. So yeah, I think the most important thing when you are doing anything like this is just whichever reading and that you're looking into, just make sure you take the time, have a few deep breaths, really concentrate. I know that you just think of what you have in mind before you sort of click on it. And I think it should always resonate with you that way as well, because your guides are always going to know what you're picking. So as long as you don't rush it, you take your time, you really think about it, you should always be attracted to the right one then. So I don't think it really even matters what kind of dates it is or anything. So, it's just as long as it feels right to you and know that you're going to get the right message for you when you need it. So, yeah, there we are. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to jump straight into it now. So, thank you. Shemai, welcome pile 1. So, let's just pick some stones as well. And in the meantime, we have There's Nothing to Worry About. We have Fog, Veiled. It's really weird, that one comes up like an awful lot. We have The Emperor. Okay, let's check that down there. So we have Harmony, Addiction, Retreat, Chip, Couple, Open, Faith, and Start. So, look, as I was turning these cards over, I kind of felt like you guys have been like, there's a lot of worry then about money. Like, I feel like for some of you, there's a couple of readings over this. I feel like for some of you, you've been really worried about money. Because I do feel like for some of you watching this pile, you have been out of work recently because of everything that's been going on. And you're kind of worried about like how you're going to sort of get back on track. Okay. So I feel like it's just letting you know, have faith, keep yourself open and like send your prayers out. Know that things are going to be getting better. You will catch up. And there is going to be more work coming. Okay. But you're going to be okay. And it feels as though like for some of you, you haven't experienced this before and it's new and it's frightening for you. And I don't mean what's going on, I mean your current circumstances. Like, this is new for you. And for some of you, I feel as though you've been thinking about asking somebody for money. And, you know, if you do need to, don't be frightened. They are going to be okay with it, but it feels like it's more about your pride. But look, you're going to be paying them back. It's not going to be a permanent thing. So don't be frightened to do it. I feel like the people that you're going to be asking love you loads anyway. So, you know, and for them, it will be almost like an honor to be able to help you, because I feel like you guys have got so much pride that you kind of like have this thing where you're just so used to doing everything for yourself. And I feel like it's going to be their chance to really be able to help you in a way that they haven't before. Yeah. But you know, you are going to be able to pay them back. Things are going to get better. So I feel like I really need to kind of like reiterate that. But most importantly, I do feel as though, like, you know, it's about stepping back from your pride and just knowing, like, you know, because I've been in this situation before, and it's like, I never used to ever ask for anything. And one of the biggest things you can ever give somebody is asking for something. You know, if you're, you know, I don't mean just all the time, but I mean, you know, like, think of it from your perspective and how many people you help and stuff, and being able to help them, it is rewarding. So for them to be able to help you, like, I remember the first time I asked for help from a family member, and they were just like, thank you. I was like, what? But yeah, you know, they were really grateful, because it just felt like they were able to do something for me, whereas they felt they never could before. So I think, you know, you guys really needed to hear this. And yeah, it's, and when you take that with you, like, you're going to be surprised, because I think they're going to kind of feel good knowing that they can help you, and they know you're not the person to ask, and they know, you know, that isn't you, and they know that you're going to be back on your feet soon enough, and you're going to be striving forward, and you're going to be back to the person that, you know, that you normally are. Yeah, so I feel like this is really taking a hit, and it's really kind of making you feel really kind of, you just don't know where you are, how you're feeling with anything. But this is going to be changing. It is going to be changing over the next few months, and you're going to really sort of. But for this month, I feel like, you know, don't be frightened to ask for help. Yeah. Okay. And for the ones who wasn't worried about money, then, I feel as though there's a lot of issues around food addiction. And if it's not a food addiction, it could be other addictions as well. But I feel like the food one's coming in quite strong. And it's kind of like you're just suppressing all these feelings with it at the minute. And you're just like, why can't I stop it? Why can't I, you know? And I feel like it's the important message here for you guys is about checking in with yourself and finding out what your issues are, what you're trying to suppress, because I feel like the food is a comfort for you. Yeah. Okay. But again, I'm feeling with this, like, don't be frightened to talk to a friend or a family member or somebody that you trust about this. And just unload, you know, because we all need an ear sometimes, and we also, you know, need somebody to talk to. Like, every single one of us, we always do. So, and at the end of the day, having that kind of relationship only builds people into a stronger foundation anyway. So, but I feel like, you know, the retreat is coming up for that. Just stepping back, taking the time, really thinking about it, and going forward from there. So I feel like I'm going to leave it there. I think, you know, it just seems to be kind of like, again, just stepping back from your pride and actually asking for help with a lot of you from this reading. So, yeah, all the best in the month of May, and yeah, things are going to get better, you know, just stay strong with yourselves and just keep being amazing and yeah, bring lots of laughter in with you as well, you know, and just really, oh, okay. I feel like some of you really need to hear this as well. Skype or whatever, you know, video call then with loved ones. So I feel like you're kind of like avoiding things at the minute. It's like you don't want to be seen in the public eye. So you kind of been avoiding it. But I feel like the message is Skype with or video chat with friends and loved ones, you know, and that's going to kind of uplift you a bit as well. Because I feel like some of you are really down at the minute, but you know, you need to kind of just be doing as much as you can to bring that sort of moments of harmony in with yourself. So yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna leave that there. Was like a bit of a long one, but you know, it's just the way it is sometimes, and I feel like they were very important messages. So yeah, thank you. If you can share, like, and subscribe, and guys, thank you so much for all the support. Genuinely, like, it's just, I don't know, it's really nice. So, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to share, like, and subscribe, and you know, you can always go to my website. So yeah, there we are. Oh, what in the comment section? No, addiction. No, what's it called? The about section on YouTube where I got price list of everything. So yeah, thank you. Namaste. Shemai, welcome there, pal too. So we have confidence. We also have wake up call. And we also have novice of wands. Ooh, throwing it everywhere. So let's pick some stones as well. Okay, so we have brave. Oh, I love how they're always so fitting. Guidance. Receive. Indigo. Orange. Faith. Violet. Fill. Grace. And message. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is a very, very spiritual pile, and I feel like you guys need to be really aligning your chakras at the minute and doing a lot of clearing work. So, maybe have a look on some of the YouTube channels and stuff and kind of see which ones resonate with you and where you can go from that. So, and I also feel like you guys really need to be stepping into your power, which is where I think the Phil and faith in that is coming in, and receiving guidance. So like you are getting a lot of guidance at the minute, like a lot of guidance. I do feel like you guys are definitely stepping into a power of where you're receiving quite well at the minute. You're seeing lots of little signs and stuff, or you're going to be. But yeah, you definitely need to be aligning yourself, because I feel like some of your energy is a bit shaken about at the minute. And you guys seriously need to get your confidence up and going. Like you need to, I feel like this is kind of like a little, yeah, it's a wake up call. Like you've kind of been letting people walk all over you recently, and you've kind of been losing yourself. And I think this is just like, look, we're here for you. This is the way it's going. Like we want you to strive forward, step in your power, and really become the person that you are. Don't be a pushover. You know, you've got this, and I feel like you're gonna really grow spiritually as well. Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing like card readings, crystals, a wand for some of you. So yeah, it definitely feels like a very spiritual pile. Yeah. Okay, so you guys definitely need to be stepping back though, reflecting, and taking time with earth as well, because like I feel like all these pictures are very earthy looking, so I feel like you guys really need to be stepping into your power, whether that's at the minute just sitting in your garden meditating on the grass where you can, or whatever's suitable for you. Definitely looking and finding that beauty. I feel like I have to read this one as well, so I'm going to read it out. So we have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will boil your courage and faith. So yeah, I feel like this. Like why that's important for me to read is because it's just letting you know, look, if you don't believe in yourself right now, believe in your angels, believe in your guides, believe in your family, whoever's up there for you. Just believe that they're there with you and that they're going to be helping, guiding. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting really loud. So I don't know, for some of you, like it's almost like I'm shouting at you then, like, this is the time, do it, go. So yeah, let's get in there. This is the time, go. So yeah, I feel like this is like really important for you. There's just so much beauty around this pile as well. Okay, yeah. And for some of you, I feel like go and check pile 1 out as well, because there might be a couple of messages in there for you. But yeah, again, back to the chakras. Definitely, I feel like you need a lot of clearing at the minute. A lot of clearing, and not just with your chakras, but I feel like with things and people around you too. Yeah. But I've got grace here, and I feel like you guys are very graceful beings. Like that's how it feels. Like I feel like you really are beautiful energies. Like you're so kind and gentle. And for some of you, you're not quite feeling it at the minute because you feel like there's a bit of bitterness with you. But this pile is just reminding you, you are beautiful. You really are a lovely soul. And I feel like, you're just like, maybe this wasn't the pile for me. But no, trust in the fact that it was, like, this is for you. This was for you. You are a beautiful being. The reason why you were drawn to this pile was because you needed to hear this message. No other reason. Like, you needed to hear this message. Like, you're a good person. You really are. So have confidence in yourself. Also have confidence in your spiritual abilities too. Don't be frightened to get that message across, because when you are given a message, it's not about you anyway. It's about the other person and what that message is going to be to them, which also comes down to that, if you don't have confidence in yourself, have confidence in them guiding you with the right words and the right direction. So I feel like this is just coming in super strong. Like you guys really need this sort of drilling in at the minute. So yeah, it's just a really beautiful message. Like you will start gaining your own sort of confidence, and you're gonna have to be stepping out of your comfort zone with certain things as well, and you're not quite feeling like you know how to get there. So don't worry about that. Just whatever you're doing, just fear has this way of kind of stopping you from doing stuff. So don't allow it. Don't allow it to stop you. Just take some breaths, take your time, really just center yourself and just know that, it's this kind of way, it's not about you anyway. It's about the people that you're helping. And I think that will kind of give you a bit more confidence in it anyway, because suddenly it's not about you and how you're feeling, but it's about how other people are. And I feel like that's really going to help you. But yeah, some of you really need to do some work on yourself as well. Like there's a lot of self-work to be done. Yeah. Because I feel like some of you are very much about what other people think of you. And look, you know, we all do it, no matter what. Like, even if we think we don't, we do. But it's about just accepting, like, you just the way you are, and just being happy, which in whatever way, you know, either way, people will like us, people won't like us. We can't change that. All we can do is just be comfortable with ourselves, and really, you know, if we're a bit weird or a bit, you know, eccentric or whatever else, embrace it. You know, so like, there ain't nobody else like you. So yeah, like, really just get your weirdness on. Like, I feel like that needs to be said, like, you know, because it feels like you've hidden a lot, and now it's like, okay, you know, we want to see some personality, like, because you have a really good one, and you're going to attract the right people because of it. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be meeting a few like nutters, and you're going to have an amazing time. So yeah, just really flow with it. Yeah, I'm just seeing, like, you know, the more you are yourself, the more eccentric you are with yourself, the more you're going to be drawing the right kind of people in with you. Because but you may also find that a couple may disappear. So anyway, I'm going to leave this message there, but lots of love and light to you. It was really quite beautiful, actually. And yeah, so anyway, please share, like, and subscribe if it resonates with you, or if it doesn't. So, but yeah, thank you ever so much for your support and everything. I'm loving it. It's great fun. So yeah, like, I don't know, it's just like, and you guys will understand this because of the power. Like, when you're working, you just I don't know, you just feel amazing. You just get this like energy with you, and it's wonderful. I really look forward to doing them. So yeah, thank you. All the best. Namaste. Shemai, welcome, pile 3. So we have relationship. We also have love, compassion. And we also have Initiate of Swords. So I do feel like with you guys, for some of you, it is that there's new relationships coming in. But for others of you, I feel like it's also a lot of work to be done with this out. So let's just pick some stones a minute anyway. I feel like I need to get right down in there. Right then. Oh, I feel like some of you are cross-watching. So I feel like some of you have like picked a pile and now you're on another pile. I don't know. We've got some more colours coming up here. We have green, we have orange. So again, I feel like there's more chakra work to be done. We have nearly there. We have the star. We have leader. We also have open. We also have calm. And we have another star. Oof, more stars. Oof. And we also have help. Okay. So I feel like for you guys, if you feel drawn to it, go and watch pile 1 and pile 2 as well, because I feel like there's a mixture from both here. Yeah, it does feel that way. Yeah. And I feel like for the ones that it's not about a relationship, but it's more about yourself, I feel like you guys really need to start getting into your own power and really just working on yourself. Yeah, because it feels like you're just so lost in your own thoughts. Like you're kind of distracting yourself all the time. You're watching loads of different things. You're just almost like you're staying away from reality. Then, you know, you're not really looking into yourself. And I feel like when you actually start doing that, you know, and just appreciating yourself and appreciating like things around you too. So, you know, really just become comfortable with what you already have. Like, I feel like gratitude is going to serve you really well. So yeah, I feel like the green, definitely the heart chakra. So, you know, we've got all the thing. But yeah, we've got star. We've got 2 stars. Like we literally have 2 stars, and we have calm. So I feel like you are just really be stepping into yourself. And when you do, like you're just going to be surprised with the possibilities that you can bring yourself because of it. Yeah. I feel like for you guys as well, like maybe get a crystal ball because I feel like the energy with it would be really nice for you. Or maybe it's actually the um yeah, could be the stone itself, maybe then. Yeah, what else we got? Okay, I feel like you need to sit in the quiet with yourself though, definitely. Like this is such a big message. Like you need to just sit in that peace. You need to kind of um just break away from technology. Like I feel like you just so caught up with it. Yeah. It's like it's just a really good distraction for you. But the thing is, you're not going to progress with yourself if you're just avoiding yourself. If you're avoiding circumstances, situations, and it's almost like that just bury your head in the sand type thing. So I feel like you need to come out of this. And also for relationships as well, if you want to be drawn in a relationship, then you can't really just keep your head buried in technology. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you might be gamers or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like for the main message for you then is like, if you want things to come in, is to just really start working on yourself. I feel like this is going to really benefit you. In fact, it just feels like most of the powers is kind of like the same thing. But yeah, because I feel like you're so much more than you think you are. Like, we've got the leader here, and I feel like you are. Like you're quite a strong person. You're a leader of your own path then, and you could also very easily lead people. You could very easily run your own business. You're very um strong in direction and stuff, and you would easily cope well with that. Yeah. And for you, if there's anybody watching where you are thinking about doing it, go for it because you really would be like on the right path. It would really serve you. Again, doesn't mean you have to leave your current situation to just jump into it. Just trust that it would go smoothly. Ride with it. Yeah. And be open. And also ask for help when you need it. If you are looking to set into your own business or anything else, or whatever it is, just don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah. Okay. We got anything? Let's pull some of these. I'm gonna have to get new ones now. Actually, no, I don't want new ones. Old ones. Yeah, I get another couple of stones. Okay. Ah, there we are. So that's why I had to pull these out now because I feel these are for the leader one. So we have red, which I think for this in particular is about getting your fire on with it. Be strict. Be strict with yourself. Lay the path out. Know which way you're going. And then we have start. So yeah, and celebrate. There we go. So yeah, I feel like that was kind of a little kick you needed. Like you're in the direction. If you are going down the path of sort of self exploration, or you are thinking about going down a business path, it's gonna be really good for you. But the red is definitely like you need to be on point. You need to be really strict with how you're going to get things done, how you're going to be doing it. Yeah, and then start it. Get it started. Anyway, that doesn't mean just jumping straight into it. Start can mean like, you just start organizing things ready. You start doing your research, you start doing blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then we got celebrate. So, you know, so it's definitely going to be coming in a good way. So, yeah, there we are. I feel like that's it for you guys. And I feel like for some of you are going to end up watching one of the other piles anyway. So, yeah, there we are. All the best to you. I think May is going to be a good time. So, yeah, definitely it's almost okay. It kind of feels as though it's that movement into, like, that's how May feels. It's like it's that movement into things. So it's almost like preparing yourself ready. Yeah. But I mean, you guys have got 2 stars. Like, this, just like, yeah. This is a good time for you to be starting things. There we are. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for your support, and I think it really does mean a lot to me. I'm enjoying myself so much. And yeah, you can share, like, and subscribe. And comment in the section below on any of them. Just let me know whatever readings you'd like me to do. So yeah, thank you ever so much. Namaste.